from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Rick Porcello gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. And we are set for baseball here
Leading
this evening.
Tonight for Toronto, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's done. They played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to you want to get greedy, D-Row, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. And this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Settling in now, Devon Travis in his career against Porcello comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, Justin SMOAK, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Travis, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Right side, fielded by Pierce. The second for 1. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned to Major League Baseball, the show. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Aaron Sanchez, he is the complete package. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 215 pounds. Power fastball, 95 to 98 with sink. Great curveball and a terrific changeup. This guy is the real deal.
So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Andrew Benintendi.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him, and to boot, the defense was on its heels.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hernandez racing back, and it's gone into the monster seats. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
The right fielder, Mookie.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He has 7 hits in 26 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Grichuk is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. One out, nobody on. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 1-0 is a strike called on the outer part of the zone. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Line toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Sanchez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Martinez stands at first with 1 out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Into the box now, Steve Pearce. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense, unless they're...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And how lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First pitch of the at-bat. Too low, 1-0. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the payoff pitch home. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. skied into very shallow right. Betts is going to get there. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting 7.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 2-0. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. Just 3 for 14. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Two and 0 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
To his left, Smoke. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
2 and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And it's 3 and 2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Standing in, Freddie Galvis. In his career against Porcello, he's hitless in 6 tries. First offering on its way. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
Nope,
not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now in the box, Reese McGuire. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready with the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Kevin Pillar waits on deck. Galvis aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ah.
3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. None out. Runners at first and second. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count still. The next 3-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And a good throw gets him one gone.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
In now, Devon Travis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Travis hits a little over the 270 mark. The 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's Justin Smoak now. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
The right fielder, number 50.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So two men are on with one man out, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for one. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The last at-bat, Eddie, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. One gone here in the Boston third. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First offering on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Two and one now to Mookie. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, XANDER.
Stepping in, XANDER Bogaerts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And it's fouled away. He stays alive, still 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Popped up. SMOAK is there, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding forward now is the DH, Rowdy TELLEZ. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
No balls and a strike to count. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Inside with the slider, 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And here's the 3-2 from him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Standing in, Teoscar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Drury. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and the course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. We'll get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
J.D. Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Here's the 3-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, leaving him 1 shy of 200 for his career as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead. box now, Dustin Pedroia. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One-0 home to Pedroia. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
The first baseman, number 25.
Here's Steve Pearce now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there were 2 down.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Nunez is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We're through 4, and Boston's taken a 3-2 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. That misses. 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
The 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kevin Pillar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Galvis on second. McGuire on at first with nobody out. And he misses with it. 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 2-2. Flares this one over toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. 2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up Devon Travis. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Standing in now, Justin Smoak. Out in front of it, strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the fifth coming up. Boston's out in front, 3-2. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch of the at bat. And a ball 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Christian Vasquez will be next. 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Stepping in, Christian Vasquez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here now the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Sliding stop by Travis. There's one on to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He'll try again. 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And this is taken for a ball. They walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Here's Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. McGuire shading to his right, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
15, Randall Grichuk.
First offering on its way.
That's the ball.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter.
In now, Teoscar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Behind 0-2 now. Porcello gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 3-2.
Your
Norris enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 20, Bud Norris.
Digging in once again, Xander BOGAERTS. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
Shortstop, Xander BOGAERTS.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. A ball and 2 strikes now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Three and 1 to Martinez. Dustin Pedroia is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Pilar is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pilar's there, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Brandon Workman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
Leading off the inning, Brendan Drury, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Scooped up, and indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The batter.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 61, Brian Johnson.
Reese McGuire will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Drury, the runner at second with one away. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Ryan Brazier
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Pillar. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And 2. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch, the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Two and 2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Good work there out of the Boston bullpen. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-2. So striding in, Steve Pearce. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The first baseman, Steve Pearce.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two and 0 to Eduardo Nunez.
2-0.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. The 2-1 is taken. Ball 3. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Now batting, center fielder, Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. One is a cutter that misses 2-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken. Strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. Stepping up now, Devon Travis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1-0 the count. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Smoak. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
One there. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Matt Barnes enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Stepping in now, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Ball 1, well below the zone. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Up high, 2-1 now. And he lays off again, ball 3. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ready with the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Grichuk, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that misses, 2-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They trail 3-2. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He'll throw down to first, one away.
Next to the Red Sox.
Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming, here it is. He pulls this one into right, lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses again, 2-0. On the ground to the right side. And SMOAK will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. It's the Red Sox 3, the Blue Jays 2. Carson Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Carson.
Riding in once again, Oscar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Ready on 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. grounded to the right. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Blue Jays down to their final out now. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. First offering on its way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, number 10.
Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with the slider for a strike. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The tying run comes all the way around from first to score.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The set and the 2-2, and it's fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
He's set. The 2-2, and a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. The Red Sox looking to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the 9th coming up.
Ken Giles enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Coming to the plate now, XANDER BOGAERTS. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The shortstop, XANDER BOGAERTS.
First pitch on its way. In there at the letters 0-1. Line drive to center field. Pilar is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Now back, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 1 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yup, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He is going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The set and the 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. From the stretch, the 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Here.
In now, Steve Pearce. as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The set and the 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2. Line hard to the left side. Foul. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Boston came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Carson Smith claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more